Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street, this is Friday Night Frosthaven. And here we mostly are.
Hello.
Not quite, but we're getting there. We'll skip the introductions on player one while we wait. Rich has a late bedtime because he took the lad to an event with him.
Yes.
Got home earlier than he expected, but he wasn't planning on taking the boy. So getting home earlier still just meant a later bedtime routine. So they're going through that, but he expects to be here pretty soon. So that's good. Player two, well, for the moment, our dear friend Lauren, you may or may not believe that she exists, but you can go back in the YouTube record.
There are records.
She was here. She's real.
She
looks
lives.
Exactly like that like that sprite that's just above my head here. Yeah. Very, very soon. I was this close to having it ready for today. In anticipation of our guest player two, we're going to try to rotate in a variety of player twos to fill the gaping void of Lauren. And our first one will be our friend Michaela. And I didn't get the sprite ready in time. I've got everything else. Like Michaela's frame, she's going to play the Trapper.
It sounds like Michaela is ready to go as well.
She's ready to go, for sure.
Yeah.
Like at 4 o'clock today, she was like, "So am I playing tonight?" Like she doesn't have the cards.
No.
No, she's ready at a moment's notice. But we can't go until the sprite's ready. So so we can put
that
her
that is the rule that we all think is right.
Yeah. And I got her frame ready. That part's pretty easy now. Big shout out to Burner Account for sharing with me the Gloomhaven Cards website, which I think it is just gloomhavencards.com, but if it's not, and you do a Google search for Gloomhaven Cards website, I bet you'll find it. It's exactly what it sounds like. A really handy database of every card in all the Gloomhaven games that you can filter. It starts with full spoiler filters, assuming that you only want to see level 1 and X cards for characters that are available in the base game. And then you can go into the settings and untoggle them. You can view whatever number of levels you want. They're all in pretty good resolution. And so, miraculous. Because I was stymied when I wrote to Cephalofair. I was like, hey, so here's this thing that I'm doing. And here's what I use the cards for. Do you have like PDFs of the cards that you could share with me? And Burner Account! You might have missed that I was just shouting you out for sharing that Gloomhaven Cards website with me, but I sure did, and I do appreciate it, so thank you. Cephalofair, obviously, like, I'm pretty sure this was an AI response, or if it wasn't, it was a human, like, just skimming for keywords and then putting keywords into a response. But basically they said, like, well, you could buy replacement cards, but we're not just giving you a PDF. Good luck with your stream. I was like, okay, why would I buy the cards? What would that do for me? But anyway, so big no shout out to Cephalofair Games for that, but it's okay. Burner Account saved the day. So I got down to business on my first day of not doing any work stuff for the holiday. And I did also just, you see the little backgrounds that aren't behind us literally, but that we sit upon. If everyone at home looks, you can see that there's a yellow backdrop for Rich, pink for Lauren, etc. So a lot of the advanced characters, it turns out, for example, all 4 of the characters that we are each next to play have pictures instead of just like a blurry pattern in the back of their cards. You can kind of see skulls in the bone shapers, like if you look down to the bottom left of my side.
You can see a forest on the back of mine, very vaguely.
Oh yeah, well that is entirely lost by the time I was done editing it. But yeah, so like the pain conduit has eldritch tentacles everywhere. The Trapper has a bunch of bear traps on a rocky landscape, which is not where I would expect to find bears. But anyway, the Hive has, I think, like the side of a ship, which I'm not really clear on why, but that's what it looks like to me. And then
I'm on the website right now going through these. I think it's just like a hallway in like a techno place.
Okay. And then the lurker has like fish.
Yeah.
They're all very cool. And so it was a test of my graphic editing skills, and it turned out I am better at this. So I was able to create blanked out cards it didn't take very long. So all that stuff is ready. Like all three of us, if we could instantly retire our characters, and me and Rich probably will. After this is probably the last scenario for both myself and Rich's characters.
That is true.
Not so much for the Drifter, but if we ever do get the Drifter retired, I'm ready to go with Greg. And I'm ready to go with everything for Michaela except the sprite. But I also had the breakthrough today where I put some pixels and I moved some pixels around and I was like, aha! Like I see Michaela, like I see how this will become Michaela and doesn't just look like something I would be nervous to show to Michaela, even though Michaela is a chill and friendly person. Out of the fear that she would freak out. Because I did have a traumatic experience when I was younger, where my girlfriend, when I was like 18, was like, you should draw me. And I was like, but I can't draw. And she was like, just try your best. And she like lay in repose and like she saw what I was doing, which I was like looking at her and like trying to move my hand to do the contours of like the pose she was in. And I finished this horrible drawing and I was like, I don't know, this is what I came up with. And she was like, that's what you think I look... It was not a good scene. She got very upset. So I do always get a little bit nervous when I'm working on a sprite of one of my friends. I'm going to show it to them and be like, well, fuck you too. I hate you. But anyway, that's coming together. And Michaela will be joining us soon. Player 3 playing the Inox Drifter, the biggest hobo. It's Greg. How you doing,
Me
Greg?
still. Good. I'm doing good. I accidentally went to the farmer's market today, but otherwise, I thought it was tomorrow. It is not. It is today. But otherwise, I'm doing good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and then
excited to get into it.
Yeah. Oh! I got to update some stuff on the screen. I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I'm
you're
also
now
seeing
officially
here
level 7. I got to update Rich's goal because he is now at 7 out of 8.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, you said something. You what?
Oh, I'm just going through these cards. Were you aware of the Crimson Scale and Ashes fan editions?
No, I have no idea what you... Oh, like there's made-up fan characters?
Not just fan characters, fan campaigns.
Oh.
With fan maps and fan scenario books. They are professionally...
I was aware that people have done things like that, yeah.
Yeah.
That in a world where we got a lot more time each week to play Gloomhaven, that would be good content.
There's no way we're beating Frosthaven before Swamphaven comes out.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight. Would you care to guess, Greg, how many scenarios we've completed in our first year with Frosthaven?
In our first year, let's see. There's 52 weeks in a year. I'm going to say 20?
18.
18. That was close.
Yeah. So
didn't get it by Price is Right rules, but you know.
So I think at that rate, continuing, that's like a 4-year campaign, probably.
Yeah.
Which is fine with me. Whatever. We've been playing more than 4 years of Gloomhaven weekly. No, we haven't. But we're getting there.
We're getting there.
We're 3.5 years in, and I'm still having fun. So yeah. So that's all very cool. Hey, player 4, running the show, running the game. Your host here at 58 Dream Street, playing Megara, the Aether Bone Shaper, for probably the last time. It's James. Hey, how am I doing? Well, I'm weary, but it's always like this. If you love Christmas, people, let me tell you something that you cannot do with your life. You cannot become a university teacher.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do it. You'll never enjoy Christmas again, because it doesn't matter how soon you start publishing those grades. many of the students will save up very legitimate concerns, but they'll just sit on them for months and then be like, hey, it's December 21st. Fix this.
Yeah, I'm sorry, James.
But it is what it is. It's fine. I'll finish my shopping tomorrow. I mean, I've started my shopping, so I'm ahead of where I've been recently. But
nice.
And today I beat the original. I beat Quake for the first time today.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's a
interesting.
Random, yeah, I just randomly, like, I was milling about on my Switch earlier this week, and I wanted to play Doom because I was just looking for some quick action. So I like fired up Doom, and I was like, oh, I beat Doom. And I was like, well, I mean, I didn't try the expansion, so I was doing the Thy Flesh Consumed expansion, and I was like, this I kind of hate this. This isn't as fun as regular Doom. I want to play some levels that aren't just designed to be like obnoxiously hard. And I was like, well, why don't, like, so then I tried just starting over on harder difficulty, and I was having fun. But then I was like, I want something new. It's like, I haven't played Quake since the 90s. And that's on the Switch too. So I picked it up, and it was pretty good. It's a good game. That's what they say, right? And
yeah, and that's the common review.
Yeah, and it is. It very much is. I had a lot of fun. The last boss is a stupid gimmick. It's just it's like an eldritch horror, and yeah, Burner Cat. I should probably do that. It's very silly that I have a gaming PC. Why did I buy Quake and Doom on my Switch?
It sounds like sorry, I'm just googling Quake now. It sounds like the Sega Saturn version of that, which is here. Sounds like the Sega Saturn of the version of the game was not well reviewed.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, average score of 8 to 9 basically out of 10 for PC, and then an average score of 6.5 for the Saturn version.
Oof, not great.
But yeah, big
Quake,
step down.
Quite good, except the last boss is not really even a boss. It's just like it's an eldritch horror thing, and then there's like a weird spiky ball floating around in its lava pit. And then there's once you've killed all the demons defending it, there's just like a teleporter, and you go through it, and then you fall in the lava, and you die. And then you try it again, and you think, like, what if I go running at it hard? And when I was running at it hard, I would pop out onto the little island that the Shub-Niggurath is on, and you can't do anything to it. And what you're supposed to infer is that the teleporter is not taking you to a specific location. It's taking you to wherever the spiky ball is. But that was not clear to me, because when you just get dropped into lava, you just die instantly. Like, almost instantly. And once you're supposed to realize that, and then wait for the spiky ball to be literally passing through Shub-Niggurath, and then teleport inside of it, and then you kill your way out. Which is a cool, like, ending visual. But it was stupid. Anyway, the rest of the game was fun. And I started the first expansion, and it's notably worse, but it's still fun. Like, like the levels are still fun, except they added a whole lot of like instant death moments, which are not like, oh wow, you really got me. Like, I was in a hallway and it collapsed on my head and killed me instantly. Like, okay, what have you proven here? And also,
I love the idea of James playing games. You're like, you have to prove yourself to me, game.
I don't like, I like hard games, but I don't like when a game is just like, sucker kills you. It's like, okay, that's not hard. It's just annoying. I just have to load again and then step into the hallway and step out so it collapses when I'm not in it. And also, Base Quake has a soundtrack by Trent Reznor, and there's no music at all. It's just like creepy soundscape and scapes, and it's very effective. And then for the Quake expansion, they went back to like Doom, just like butt rock metal on like computer synthesizers of the mid '90s, and it's fun, but it's like, this is not like a soundscape crafted by Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails. But anyway, that's that. Player 1 playing the human banner spear Sparkles. It's Rich. How you doing, Rich?
So good.
That's what I wanted to hear. That's all I ever want to hear you say. All right. So here we are. We are going on to a side quest. The random side scenario raised by wolves. So without any further ado, let's hit a road event.
My level up happened, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are level 4.
That went through.
Affirmative. I came up just short, I think, or I forgot to write experience points down.
You said you were leveling up last time.
Ah, okay. Well, I forgot
2 times ago.
Yeah, and then I forgot to write that down, and I haven't done it. And here we are about to start. And I know that the Bone Shaper doesn't get any new summons at level 6, so I'm okay with not getting this level.
Yeah, because you're probably retiring, yeah?
I'm going to give this is almost certainly my final scenario as the Bone Shaper. I'm going to give myself the level 6 experience point and just say that I waived the perk because I'm that confident.
Yeah.
But I guess I should.
This is also likely Rich's last scenario, but that entirely depends on what we pull.
Yeah,
for the
possible for me to not retire.
Oh yeah,
it's possible for Rich to not retire.
I remember nothing about the character that made me want to retire, but I know there's a character that we learned about last week that made me think I want that.
The pain conduit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which
Dr. Becky Goodpain.
That could be a level name in Quake, actually, the pain conduit. Okay.
Oh, is that the game you were just talking about?
Yeah.
Quake? Yeah.
So I assume that the boss you fought that wasn't actually a boss, his name is the Quake?
There's a whole page on the Quake wiki exploring the murky nature of whether Quake is supposed to be a dimension or an entity. The game goes back and forth. For example,
I was just making a Gloomhaven joke.
Yeah, I know, but you set me off on this. Because the last boss is explicitly Shub Niggurath of the Elder Gods of H.P. Lovecraft fame. But then when you beat it,
I know his work.
Then when you beat it, the ending text is you have bested the forces of Quake. And then apparently some of the expansions are now Quake is trying to get you again. They didn't put a whole lot of thought into this story. Doom has a much more thought out story than Quake. And the story of Doom is literally there's a space base and it opened a portal to hell. And now one guy has to kill every demon in hell. Much more
Doom guy.
Yeah, Doom guy. I think Quake guy. I'm sorry, Guided by Voices. I should have thrown up a warning there.
Hey, what's the thing that I got last week?
Gonna have to elaborate more?
You got a power potion.
Oh, yes.
Got a power potion.
Does the same thing it's always done. +1 to all attacks during your turn. All right. Let's kick it off. Guided by Voices. I forgot to say hello to you at the start, but I know you're there, lurking near the gates of Baldur. And we're glad you're with us. Okay, here we go. Road event, winter road event, number 4.
Okay.
You're fighting Sundown.
Sad that you guys didn't do the road event yet.
Oh, we mostly just talked about Quake.
Yeah. You're fighting Sundown and trying to make use of the remaining light when you stumble over an odd piece of metal. Curiosity gets the better of you, and after a moment of digging, you've excavated it far enough to see the hilt of a sword held fast in the permafrost. But the blade doesn't want to budge. It looks to be of an older design, ornate and masterfully crafted. You could heat it up and try to pry it free, but there isn't much sunlight left, and the rest of your journey would be more dangerous. Alternatively, you could mark the location and wait for warmer weather to collect it. Option A, try to free the blade now. Option B, mark the location and return in better conditions.
Whew.
I don't know, I'm resourceful.
Yeah, I'm strong.
I feel like strong or resourceful. If it's a
but
trait,
I feel like either way, even if it's a trait, I think they're going to be they're saying the sun's going down. I think they're going to be enter, you put 2 cards in your discard pile or something like that.
Oh, there'll definitely be a negative starting the scenario consequence, I think.
Yeah.
But I think it'll work based on the characters we brought if we want to get a cool
Yeah.
sword. Want to give it a
No,
shot?
Rich wants a cool sword, so
Well, but I'm not going to get to use a cool sword.
you'll get to use
No.
it tonight.
That's true. It's right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's right
we
now.
Get it.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's
let's go for it. Option A, try to free the blade now. Bum, 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 bum. You make a small fire beside the embedded sword and try to heat the ground enough to free the blade. The sun drifts farther below the ridgeline and you're forced to work by firelight against the bitter cold. You're confident you'll be able to wriggle it free, but after significant work, you hear a crack and the blade snaps. Oh, man. All characters...
Can I use the shard?
I mean, yes, I do believe so. Because... But yes, we definitely made the wrong choice here. But
yeah.
Because, get this, all characters start the next scenario with wound and 2 cards discarded.
Oh, Jesus.
2 cards. Okay, not lost.
Not lost, just discarded, but we are
wounded. You will not be wounded when your turn comes.
Good stuff.
Okay. It's good to know.
Okay.
And I'll discard discard this for now. Okay.
That's good stuff, Greg.
Okay, but we also get Corrupted Blade, item 24.
Oh, we get something.
We get a broken blade.
We get Corrupted Blade.
So hold on here.
We were just talking about the Gloomhaven items. Item 64. Just jumping ahead to see what that looks like. So I can be on it. Did you say item 64?
Sure didn't.
What did you say?
24.
24?
Yeah.
I can tell you this, item 64 is not. Oh, it's pretty good actually.
Corrupted Blade?
Yeah, it's not broken.
Well, I found it. Yeah, geez.
It has been remade?
I'm kind of... Well, here. You guys can see it where I'm holding it now. I mean, Greg can see it, but now Rich can see it.
Yeah.
And then folks at home, I'll hold it up to my camera. It's actually, it looks like it doesn't look like it broke at all. Single hand item. During your melee attack ability, add wound, poison, and muddle to 1 attack.
So it is a loss, so you can only do that once per scenario.
Yeah.
But that's a pretty powerful thing to tack onto an attack.
Do you have a free hand, Rich?
Well, I got cool shoes.
Yeah.
I got a shield, which I assume is a one-handed shield.
That's one-handed shield, yeah.
I have that power potion.
That's a small item.
But I also have the other thing that allows me to attack 2 that I just have attack 2 one time.
That's a potion. That's
Small
a potion.
Item. Then I'm good.
All right. Corrupted Blade. You got it.
Sweet. I'm a sword and shield character now.
Yeah,
you are.
That's awesome. The Banner Spear.
Classic
hack and slasher. So you may recall that last week I swore off looking for the energizing baton cards because I was like, we're not gonna have fun if I'm just looking for them. But I knew they were somewhere because I've entered all their details into the sheet. Well, I found them just before we got started here. And would you like to guess where they were?
Where?
They were just on top of all of my ability cards in my little storage thing.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make troll. I have no idea. Doesn't make any sense. They were just nothing else was on top of them. It wasn't like it's like a jumbled up thing. It's a little case.
The house troll, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes super annoying things that kids want in the house that you don't want in the house. every night the house troll comes and takes stuff away.
Is this something you're teaching your
Well,
child?
the like remote to the Chromecast just went missing, and like we haven't found it in like months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I started a bit saying like, yeah, house troll took it.
Mhm.
But yeah, the house troll has now become a beloved character of our house, and is very like really comes in handy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's just like some shitty toy that like breaks every time he plays with it from the dollar store, but he gets all mad. House troll.
House troll.
That's awesome.
So,
Great
classic
stuff.
house troll behavior.
Good old house troll. All right. We're heading off to scenario 112, Raised by Wolves. You stare at your ceiling in the dead of night, the tiny howls keeping you awake. Come on, Wolfie, you think to yourself, silently pleading with the tiny pup, who remains unaffected by your misery. The wolf cub you found hasn't stopped since coming home, chewing on everything, running around nonstop, howling at every sound. This sounds like a trainer-owner issue, and not something we should blame on Wolfie. You know the Wolfie is just as miserable as you are. You finally give in and take Wolfie for a walk outside. This is how I get Aber to stop howling. Oh my goodness!
What?
Burner account raises a salient point, which is that even though this scenario is clearly on the map outside of Frosthaven, it's officially a Frosthaven scenario that does not involve a road event.
Oh.
We're house ruling that one. Just we found the sword.
Yeah,
on the
it was
short
just
trip.
really close.
Yeah.
It's just really close to Frosthaven.
It is what it is. That's on me. It's not within the walls of Frosthaven, so I thought of it as I didn't think to even look.
But it's on the part of the map that's the Frosthaven part of the map.
It is. That might be the way to fix it, Burner account. Martin, you weigh in too. Burner account's suggestion was just to not do a road event next time. It'll be really weird chronologically if the Banner Spear is retired then, and then we skip the road event so that as though we're happening then to give the Banner Spear. But maybe that's the answer. We'll figure it out. Martin, you weigh in too. What's the best way to fix this mistake?
I think the best way to fix this is I don't have the sword. Cards go back into our hands. Next time we play, we do a road event, play it exactly how we played it.
Yeah, there it is. This road event.
Okay.
This was a premonition. Turns out it's a dream. It's a fitful dream that we had because Wolfie is keeping us up.
But when we get there, there's nothing we can do to change fate.
No, exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Okay.
We're
just like real life.
We're like Paul Atreides at the end of Dune Messiah.
Sure.
Just we've locked into one possible future, and now we are just moving through it. Okay, great. Problem solved. No blade for you, Rich. Okay. What was I saying? Right.
Something about wolves, because I've adjusted my camera to include mine.
Yes, you have. Hunter. All right. You finally give in and take Wolfie for a walk outside. This is exactly what it's like when Abra wants to go on the shared patio space.
Mm-hmm.
Just howling until I finally give in. You wander through the streets of Frosthaven, watching Wolfie sniff around before moving to the next area, running to keep up. As you get to the border of the outpost, Wolfie bolts through a gap in a nearby wall. Concerned, you follow. Oh, so that's why. Okay, it's outside Frosthaven, but like, it's all encompassed in the scenario text.
Mm-hmm.
The pup leads you into a nearby field where two adult wolves are waiting. Their body language suggests they are not friendly, and they move protectively in front of Wolfie and growl. Could they be the wolf cub's parents? You put your hands up reflexively and kneel, trying to make yourself non-threatening. Suddenly, Wolfie bolts out from behind both of the adult wolves towards you, leaping into your arms and licking your face. That seems to be enough to calm the larger ones down, and they walked up to you and sit. As you calm Wolfie, you notice both wolves are staring off into the distance, then looking at you. then gazing off again. It's as if they want you to follow them. You nod and motion for them to lead so you can help. All 3 wolves start walking in the same direction slowly, allowing you to keep pace. They lead you to a cave, but stop outside. You peer inside the cave, and the largest wolf gives a quick bark in affirmation. You head in and find it crawling with large creatures made of stone and moss, and worm-like creatures with bladed appendages. This must be the wolves' home, now overrun with unwelcome guests. Time to clean house. It's the Raised by Wolves scenario. Here we are. Well, what's happened here? There we go. There. Aha. Perfect. So
the character that is raised by wolves is the wolf.
Yeah, it was raised by wolves, and then for a little while it was boarding with us, and now we've taken it back to so it can continue being raised by wolves.
Yeah.
Every single day of my life, I'm gonna be like, I'm starting my raised by people scenario. Just another day of raised by people.
This scenario is complete when all the enemies in it are dead. And at the end of that round, we'll read the victory text. We got some special rules. I've defined them thus. We have the Hardy Hounds rule. These hounds have double their standard max HP. In this case, 16 hit points. They're friendly hounds.
Samesies.
The hounds are allies to us and enemies to all monsters. Any one of us can lose 1 card from our hand or 2 cards from our discard pile to negate damage to a hound, but not to protect my summons. Not to protect my summons. Not to protect my summons. I'm going to remember that and not get... Because this is what screwed me up.
Wait, what
last
about my
time.
summons?
None of ours.
No.
None of them. Don't be fooled by the fact that the scenario has added special rules for doing that for our guests. Oh, I need the ally. I'll get the ally deck in a moment. And then finally, they're precious hounds, because if either of them dies, we lose. They must be kept alive. Okay, so then ally attack deck is here. Perfect. I'm shuffling. And yeah, so check it out. We have a brand new enemy that we've never met before. The Burrowing Blades. Normals, 7
What do
health.
they do?
Well, normals have 7 health, 3 move, and attack 3, plus shield 2, and innate wound. The elites have 7 health, 4 move, 5 attack, and then shield 3 and innate wound. We also have a returning, a familiar face, who we have not yet seen in Frosthaven, the Earth Demon. And then, of course, we have the Hounds there. At this point, there are only 3 new Frosthaven enemies that we haven't met. But there's something like 10 more Gloomhaven enemies that we haven't re-encountered. So they really front-loaded the new stuff. I guess that's also helped along by the fact that we've been exploring all 3 tracks. All 3 of the available tracks at the start. Okay. Alright. Let me just conceptualize my space here. Monster deck, ally deck, my deck. Right to left. Okay. Hopefully, I'll do all of that right. No one will be the wiser if I don't. Unless I notice and call myself out and then stress out about it for the whole rest of the show. Alright.
Oh no.
It's not going to happen. I'm going to nail this. Let me pour myself some water while you pick your starting spots.
If Rich
How much
doesn't
shield
want
do
it,
the Burrowing Blades have shield, right?
they have shield 2 and 3 respectively.
Okay.
You will guide it by voices. Because the moment I say it, I'll say, "Oh, God damn it. God damn it. Stupid James."
I'll take 4.
I'll take 2.
4 and 2. My pals on the front lines. And obviously, I will take 1 so that I have at least 1 empty hex next to me. I'm probably not going first. But what if nobody else moves? I'll feel silly then. Okay. So.
So it's
Oh,
just
what
kill these
initiative?
guys?
So, it's just kill everything.
Kill them. Kill
What?
them all.
But quick question: What is? When do the wolves go?
They go when I draw an ability card for them and it tells us when they go.
Oh, okay, so they're drawing.
There's no rule. They're not like a simplified summon that like on every or a simplified ally where like on every turn they will do this with you controlling it or anything like that. We're just gonna flip an ability card for them and see what they do. So that's cool. All right. Wait, why am I shuffling my ability cards? That does nothing.
Nope.
I want to do this.
You get to decide which one you want.
I sure do. All right. Well, I have my cards, and I will go.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah. I'll go late. Oh, one last thing that I got to do here. Get our things that say when we go. Got it. Okay. Is everybody ready?
Ready.
All right, it's round one. Put them up, team. Boom.
Wait a second. Oh no.
Oh. Sorry. Are you actually ready now, Rich?
Yeah.
Okay. Round one.
Boom.
Put them up, team. Boom. All right. Boom. All right. Flipping them up and sound off for me, Banner Spear.
20.
20. How about you, Drifter?
25.
25. Okay. So, most of our team is going first, looks like. It's going to go Banner Spear and Drifter. And then the Hounds. We will release the Hounds.
Release the house.
We'll release our Hounds to get to work. Then it's going to go Burrowing Blades, who are going to introduce themselves to us with a very intimidating looking card. It's got a lot of text on it. And it is a shuffle ability. But let's find out. Our Hound allies will do nothing special. The Burrowing Blades will do Tunneling Slices. Focus on the enemy the furthest away. They will move +1, and it's a jump move. Although that's a jump simulating a tunneling action, of course.
Yes.
And then when they get there, they will attack -2 at all enemies occupying or adjacent to hexes entered during the move ability.
Oh, shit.
Yikes. All right, so I'm going to have to really, really do some serious concentrating when their turn comes to make sure I get it right. Yeah, I'm going to make you proud, Martin. Okay. Start us off, Banner Spear.
Okay, the bottom of combined effort, I will move 2 to be... I want to be within range 2 of a friend. And I also want to be within range 3 of that normal.
There. That puts you within range 2 of Greg and range 3 of every single normal.
Sweet. I am also within range 2 of the Elite Wolf.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Elite Wolf and the Drifter can move 2 if there's a way they can move to not be part of the jump through attack. Like if
Yeah,
we disperse.
I'll just move up towards that elite. I'll move up towards the elite. Whatchamacall?
Earth Demon?
Yes, thank you.
All right. And
do you guys before I'm thinking we just scatter, but is that silly?
No, I think that is the move
I think that's the way to go. Yeah.
Not being burrowed as bad as possible. We shall see.
Okay, now at the top of air support.
Okay, top of air support.
Top of air support and my power potion. I'll attack 5, range 3, pierce 2.
Okay. And this is against the Burrowing Blade?
Should I attack the normal or the elite? Like, I have a way better chance of killing the normal, because it's basically just no shield.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true.
It's one shield for the elite. So
yeah. Although, like, the elite is worse. So, like, if you did kill the elite in one shot right now by pulling a ×2.
Yeah, okay, I'll attack the elite.
Okay. Attack 5. against
Attack 5,
shield
pierce
1.
2. +1 roll through.
Okay.
Okay.
+0.
Okay, hey, that's 5 damage.
Okay.
And there's wind in the air.
We're off to a pretty good start. And wind in the air, okay. Wind. Where are my elements? I gathered them all. Aha. Wind in the air. Okay. That feels like a good first move. Drifter, what do you got?
Okay. When are you going, James?
I'm going at the very end. Right, I didn't even put myself
Okay.
down. I'm so late.
Yeah.
I'm going to 98.
Okay.
And I'm doing exactly what you'd expect me to.
Classic James, never thinking about himself.
Bedev, welcome. That's what they say.
Okay. I'm going to throw up Chunk of Flesh. So I have shield 2 on my next 6 sources of damage from attacks. Then I'm going to use Unending Fight. So I'm going to attack 2, nothing.
The wind in the air
Oh, no.
instead of bursting through the window. Sorry. Start over, Greg.
I put up Chunk of Flesh. So
Right.
I have shield 2 on my next 6 sources of damage from attacks.
Very nice. Very nice.
Then I'm going to use Unending Fight. So first I'm going to attack 2, nothing. Then I'm going to move 3. I will move fully 3 just to be as far forward as possible and still adjacent. Yep. And then I'm going to attack 2.
Attack 2.
Pulling it. +1. 3
Hooray.
damage.
+1. 3 damage to the Earth Demon.
Just starting picking away at him.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, hey,
that is
hold
my
on.
turn.
These things aren't... There. Okay. Very, very good. It's the Hounds, who in this case are on our team. The Elite Hound is going to attack that Burrowing Blade because it can get to either of them with 2 movement points. It's the same physical distance from them, but the Burrowing Blades are earlier in initiative order. Ho ho.
Mm-hmm.
I'm practicing now, doing it right for when the Burrowing Blades have a turn. This could be a great moment for us. If this attack 4, so if the ally deck gives us not negative, oh no, attack 4 against shield 3, we need a +1.
You need a
And we'll
+1,
kill the Burrowing Blade.
which would be nice.
It would be great. Let's find out. Pulling it. -1.
Oh, sad.
Substantially worse. Oh, but there's a sad part, but there's also going to be a very funny part. Meanwhile, the other Hound will, of course, simply charge forward. All of them charge like this. And bite the Earth Demon. Earth Demon number 3, taking an attack 2 from our smaller Hound friend. Pulling it, It's a -1. All right. They're shaken up. They've just been reunited with their child. You know, it's okay. It's okay.
I feel it.
Yeah. Okay. Good try, Hounds. But now, this should be funny. The Burrowing Blade wants to come all the way over to me, the furthest enemy from it. It begins to burrow. Okay. Actually, yeah, it's fine. Never mind. I was temporarily frustrated by how I realized the rules were different than what makes sense because the movement happens before the attacks. But it's still going to work out the way I want it to, which is it came to me, so it moved through hexes either adjacent or including the Hound, the Banner Spear, and then ended up next to me. It attacks the Hound first, of course. So this is an attack 3 that causes wound. So that's not good.
Yeah.
But attack 3 on our Hound friend. Oh, +1. You hate to see it. There's nowhere for you to record this damage, Greg.
Yeah.
I will take care of it.
Okay.
How exactly? Oh, I've got the idea. What I need to do, take this away for a moment. And then take... Oh, of course. Yeah. Of course I made this harder for myself than it needs to be. All right.
Sounds about right.
I've got it. No, now I figured out a way to make it fairly easy for myself. We'll have 2 trackers here.
Okay.
There.
That'll track the damage. Okay.
There. 4 damage and a wound on the elite.
That's not good. We got to heal that wolf.
Okay. But then, here's the fun part. Elite hounds have retaliate too. So the Burrowing Blade is killed.
Ha!
Well, wait, hold on. Does that make sense?
Oh no. Yes, it does. Because, okay, here's the thing. There's ambiguity here in the rules. Again, and I know, Martin. Mechanics over narrative flavor. But check this out. The ambiguity is this. It is 2 separate things on the card, as you can see. The movement part happens, and then the attacks happen. And so I know what you're thinking, Greg, is isn't he not adjacent anymore? And so he can't take
when
that
the attack
damage,
is occurring?
even though when the attack should have happened, he obviously had to be here. But here's the thing. There's no range. It's just a melee attack. It's recorded as a melee attack. It makes no sense if it doesn't take retaliate
Mon's
damage.
going to get in the comments and be like, hey, doesn't matter how much sense it makes.
He's for sure going to say, sorry, James, but...
I don't know. This is a messy card.
Martin loves to say sorry before he crushes my dreams. But never after. He's never said, sorry about that at the end.
No.
He prepared you for it. No, I can't see any... or is it that... Okay.
Well, what does Burner Account think?
Burner Account,
is
can
like
you weigh in on
Martin.
this for us?
Yeah, because obviously the way
Craig,
retaliate...
we're just silently waiting for Burner Account now.
Oh, okay, sorry.
If she's not here anymore, we're just gonna hang out for an hour.
Because the way retaliate works, for those who might not know, is that retaliate comes with an innate range. So if retaliate doesn't have a range attached to it, then it's assumed to be only against melee targets that are standing right next to you, adjacent to you. In this case, the attacks are happening on the card after the movement, but they're happening to characters who are not necessarily, as James says, they are classified as melee attacks, but they're happening to characters who aren't necessarily melee range with the thing currently, which is the confusion. But I think rules as written, it comes down to
rules as written. I think there's an ambiguity, and then because it doesn't make why can it do a melee attack when it's not adjacent anymore? Obviously, it's supposed and flavor wise, it's supposed to be happening as it goes. I could see a flavor argument that it doesn't take the retaliate because it's burrowing through the ground really quickly.
Yeah, I can see that.
But if the Hounds retaliate is obviously by snapping. And so if the Hound caught the thing by its arm, ripped its arm off, and bled to death, I think it's dead. I think the thing dies.
Okay. Is Burner Account getting back to you?
Burner Account is not getting back to us. Stimpinski's here.
Okay. Stimpinski's here. Stimpinski, you want to weigh in?
I'm not sure. I mean, he said hello with an axe emoji, which might have meant, kill it. Or it might have just been a peculiar way to say hello. I think it's dead. I think it's dead. I'm killing it.
James wants it. James really wants it to be dead.
It's not that big a deal.
So,
in fact,
James, as the main guy of 58 Dream Street, are you prepared if we did it wrong? Are you prepared to say it was 100% on you?
Oh, it absolutely is, for sure.
Great, yeah, dead.
I don't know why I didn't think about this.
Oh,
Google it, Greg.
Burrowing Blades.
yeah.
Just Googling it, Greg.
We've gotten lazy about telling
Yeah.
Greg to Google our
We've got
problems
Martin.
because we have burner account helping us out live and Martin correcting us afterwards.
Question on the Burrowing Blades Tunneling Slice card. Can we move the monsters with focus in such a way to avoid targets if they're I think he will still decide. Otherwise equal. This card is a jump. It'll only care about a trap and a destination hex. Tau.
But nothing about
What about in the case
retaliate?
of retaliation of range 1? Should the retaliate occur or not because the Burrowing Blade ends up further away from the targets? The attack happens after the move is completed, so only retaliate from figures for whom the Burrowing Blade is in retaliate range at the point in which the retaliate is successful.
Okay, fine. That one, I think this one is on Isaac. I don't think the card needed to be written that way. I think it should have just been a paragraph that just said, like,
hold on.
Going.
There's a longer thing here.
Oh.
Let's target all enemies within or adjacent to axis. The attack can only be resolved after the move. Retaliate does not take effect if the enemy is outside of the retaliate. So somehow Tunneling Slice gives a non-ranged attack ranged, or thematically we read this as an attack happening during the move. The rules force us to resolve attacks only after a move is completely resolved. Either way, I don't see a good reason to disallow Retaliate from activating against these attacks. Okay, so there's a debate going on in the comments. So this is a debatable thing.
There's been a year, and Isaac hasn't just answered this officially.
I'm digging through. Isaac could pop up. Well, I'm Board Game Geek here. It's not in the range at any time during the attack itself. So this is a good interpretation. Consider pushing an enemy. So even though the attack occurs in melee range, when you push the enemy away, it prevents the retaliate. So therefore, the Burrowing Blade is just doing a version of that. It is moving and then attacking at the end. Like imagine like a samurai attacking somebody. And there's a delay before the hit occurs.
Okay, I accept it, but I think the card could have been written more clearly. Fine. Well, in that case, here's an attack 3 against the Banner Spear. +2. Oof. And you're wounded. And then, here's an attack 3 on the Bone Shaper. -1. And a wound. Okay. Well, I was definitely more jazzed about this when I thought it was awesome. But
listen, I'm not trying to ruin your fun, James.
You're not ruining my
Burner
fun.
Account, where were you?
Yeah,
I think it's fair to assume that Burner Account was like brushing his teeth and making sure the door was locked and stuff. It's the middle of the night.
Or maybe he was so offended when I called him a poor man's Martin that he was like, I'm not answering their fucking questions ever again.
I'm sure he knew that was in good humor. All right, now the normal one. Jeez. 1, 2,
Can the normal get
3.
to you?
Hold on. Oh, the normal only has move 3. Wait a minute. Oh yeah.
This is a move. Is it a move plus something?
Oh yeah, move +1. So it's got 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh man. It's going to go 1, 2, 3. And it will attack.
Well, it's focusing on the person furthest from it, though.
We do need to protect the dogs, Stimpinski. They're our friends this time. Right. Focus on the enemy farthest away, not the enemy farthest away that it can reach.
Yeah, so I think it's you. I think it just doesn't get to you. I think it attacks Rich again.
Yeah. Okay.
Sadly.
Furthest away is me, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and it only attacks burner account. Although now I'm surrounded.
This isn't great for...
Here's an attack. 1 on the banner spear. +1.
Jesus Christ. And you're extra wounded?
There are ways... Yeah, you're super wounded. There are ways in which this opening round could have gone better. But...
Yeah, lots of ways.
Wait, shouldn't that have been an attack too? Because I was already wounded?
No, you're thinking of poison.
Okay.
Wounded is when you take damage at the beginning of every round.
Okay. It is Earth Demon time. The demons are doing Earthen Eruption. Oh, terrible news. This guy is going to move to here so that he can attack both the Elite Hound and the Drifter at the same time. On the plus side, it's an attack -1. That's an attack 3. An attack 3 that causes Immobilize upon the Drifter. Attack 3, -1.
Okay, -2 more from my shield. That makes it 0.
Alright, but you are immobilized.
Yep.
So it drops a big rock on your foot, and your boots are strong enough that it doesn't hurt, but your ankle's still stuck. And then an attack 3 on the Elite Hound, which I wish it wasn't doing, but it is.
It'll take some retaliate damage.
It will. +0. So that hound is immobilized.
And 2 retaliate damage to the Earth Demon?
And 2 retaliate damage to Elite Earth Demon number 2.
Okay.
Okay. Now the normals. This is... Oh, yeah. And it will consume any element, in this case wind, turn it into earth. Okay. Next up, number 3 is just going to hit the dog right next to it. This is an attack 2. +1.
Like oh, God. I feel like we're going to end up playing this one over again just because we didn't understand what we were doing.
No, we're not. We're going to clear this room, and then we're going to... It's going to be just like in Quake, where you heal up before you go forward. You go, you know what? There was a health pack at the start of the level that I didn't need, but I need it now, and I'm walking back before I open this keycard door. Okay. And then, number 5. Oh, bummer. The tiebreaker goes to the dog, because it can spend 2 movement points to attack either of you, but it's only 2 hexes from the hound, and it's 3 hexes from the banner spear. So here's another attack 2 on this poor dog. Well, hold on, Stupinski, because these are hardy hounds who have double max HP, so they have 16 maximum health. ×2.
I'm shit. Well, I put retaliate 1 on both of them.
Yeah, they do both take retaliate 1.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going...
Not great, but hold on. We're not done yet.
Oh yeah, the Bone Shaper.
The Bone Shaper. Well, I will use the top of... Oh wait, actually I'll bleed a little. Taking 1 damage from my wound, and then I'll bleed a bunch. Taking 2 damage from a self-inflicted wound. To use the top of Unforgivable Methods to summon our favorite Stitched Atrocity, Sven. Very good. And then I will engage. Oh, and I get 2 experience points for doing that. That's 1/3 of the way to retiring this character. Shake, 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 rattle, rattle. Rattle them Dr. Bones. And then with the bottom of Putrid Cloud, I will engage Putrid Cloud. Whenever an enemy attacks me or one of my summons, that enemy gets poisoned. And if they're already poisoned, they take damage instead. I gain an experience point for that. I'm halfway to retiring the Bone Shaper in this scenario. That's my turn. I create Earth, but there was already Earth. The Earth wanes. We're going into round 2. Let's make round 2 even better than round
I'm
1
ready.
turned out to be. Okay, hold on.
I'm going late. I'm setting up more and doing more damage to this dude. Me and this wolf are tag teaming this dude.
I'm going first, and I'm smashing.
Okay. Can someone heal the wolves?
I can okay, hold on.
I can smash or heal.
Yep. I'm gonna act fast and heal the elite wolf. The elite hound.
What's that normal what's the normal wolf at for health?
10.
And
10
how much
and
damage did it take this
by Earth
turn?
demons. Took 6.
They'll attack me next round.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Let's go.
Good stuff. All right. Is everybody ready for round 2?
Yes.
You know, kind of, in a sense. We've picked our cards. Emotionally, maybe not as much. All right. Put them up, team. Boom. And then, geez. And then I got to shuffle the Burrowing Blades. Should have done. And I got to shuffle the. I'll do the modifier deck in a moment. Somebody else is talking. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Did you draw Burrowing Blades again?
Tunneling Slices? I sure did. But maybe we'll kill them. At least one of them.
I think at least one of them.
Before it comes to that. Sound off. Banner Spear.
6.
6. That's what I was hoping to hear. Drifter, what do you got?
65.
65. All right. Well, we can still
Sort
work
of
with
on the other end.
The Hounds are doing nothing special. But that's just because I drew, there's no shuffle.
It'd be nice if they did something special.
Yeah. If they, any moment now, I guess they did the most special thing of all. They brought a child into this world.
I don't know. Then they immediately were like, "Hey, come join this unwinnable fight with us."
I know a guy who did that twice. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal.
All right. Okay. Here we are. The Burrowing Blades are going to do this fucking Tunneling Slices move again. I don't know if that's the same card or if they have more than one of it in there, but either way, man, that wasn't a gimmick shuffle because that is not how I would have gimmicked it. The Earth Demons are going last with Reckless Charge, which is a move +1. Oh, get this. They would consume wind to add +2 to the attack at the end.
But they got rid of their own
They themselves turned the wind into earth. So I appreciate that. That's where we're at. Banner Spear.
Okay, so should I meat grinder the burrowing guys or the rocky guys?
I think the rocky guys.
Yeah, go after the Rockies.
Okay. I'll use the bottom step for the charge to move into meat grinding position.
Oh, take 1 damage from your wound.
Yeah. And I'll meat grinder them. So attack 4, wound on both of them.
Nice.
Okay. That is nice. Starting with number 3. Attack 4, pull it.
-1.
All right. Hey, 3 damage and a wound. It's not
3
nothing.
damage and a wound.
And on the other guy,
number
+1.
5. Attack 4, +1. 5 damage. 2 number 5 and a wound.
And a wound.
And I'm going to do my free attack 2 on the one that I barely hurt.
Hey, Frenzy Potion. Oh, let me do the gimmick where I show the thing you're using.
All right. So attack 2.
Attack 2 +1.
Wouldn't you
Another
feel like taking a
damage.
free attack after you drank this particular potion?
All right. So he's got 8 damage on
Hello,
him. And
Gabe, welcome. We're going really poorly, actually. We're getting crushed.
yeah,
And it's only round 2.
Terrible.
But we're hoping to turn things around.
Terrible.
I've had 2 pretty good rounds.
Yeah.
You took like 8 damage and you're wounded.
Yeah, but I dealt a lot of it out too.
That's true. All right. It's Sven's turn.
So that guy just took 8 damage. No.
Yeah.
Now
I
Sven.
know. I
Only
think he took.
Wait,
he
I'm
took
sorry.
7.
What did you pull on your attack
Seven,
too?
6.
No, he only took 5 because it was a -1 and then a +1. So he took.
No,
3 and 3.
he had some
3.
damage before.
Okay.
Yeah, if that's what you're worried about.
Okay. Alright, so Sven turns to the Elite Burrowing Blade. It's an attack 3, but if he can overcome the shield by anything, if I pull a positive card, he'll also wound it, so it'll be over. For the Elite. So, attack 3. Pulling it. Oh, Sven. Oh, my beautiful boy. +1. 1 damage and a wound.
Death sentence.
He's not getting the credit for it in game terms, but in our hearts we know. And Sven wasn't here, so he didn't get wounded, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Is Sven not immune to that?
Immune to wound? No.
No,
Sven,
I guess.
Sven can be wounded. He's
Sure.
very, very hastily stitched together. There's actually a lot of notable weak points in his structure.
Mm.
I take a damage from my wound, but the Bone Shaper loves bleeding, so I'll be fine. With the bottom of Flow of the Black River, I'm going to move 1, 2, and then I can grant one of my summons move 2. So hey, Sven, get in the thick of things. Take some of the heat. Actually, no, you won't, because the Banner Spear will. But he's there too. We're all in this together. And then, with the top of Fell Remedy, I'll consume the earth to make a heal 2 at range 3 into a heal 4 at range 3, and I will heal 1, 2, 3 the Elite Hound by 4, also curing its wound.
Great. Good stuff.
Really great stuff.
Really big shoe.
Boom. She's the healer. Alright. If it was darkness, I would have got an experience point, but let's take what we can get. Alright. The Hounds. The Elite, obviously, is going to attack the dog
Elite.
here.
Yep.
Yeah. Or the Elite. The Elite is the dog, but it's going to attack the Earth
Yes.
Demon. The Earth Demon. This is an attack 4. Whoop. I pulled an ability card. Ally card.
I ain't gonna do it.
Attack 4 +0. Alright, they're working the kinks out. 4 damage.
All right.
To the Elite. Yeah, it's not nothing. It's not nothing.
Not nothing.
Then, Hound number 3 will attack Earth Demon number 3. This is promising. This is an attack 2, so a +2 gives this guy a death sentence. It's a -1. But if it had been a +2,
Can you imagine?
whew, we'd be feeling great.
All right. Drifter?
It's the Drifter. Drift away.
So I put up crushing weight, so my next 6 melee attacks. And then I will use the bottom of bloodletting to do an attack 1 that becomes an attack 3 because of crushing weight. That also causes wound.
Very
Attack
nice.
3. Attack 3 on that guy. +0, so 3 damage. And he is now wounded. So
Hey.
yeah, all of the Earth Demons are now wounded.
Excellent. Just trickles of mud everywhere. And is that the whole thing,
Right.
Drifter?
Yep.
Well
Trickles
done.
of mud, also my favorite. Damn it! I can't even think of these precise puddles of mud. I know as
Yeah.
a rock band, but what is the precise genre? American Christian new metal band. Damn it! That would have been so funny if I could have remembered that exact stipulation.
A lot
Trickles
of
of mud
ifs
is my
going on
favorite
today.
Christian new
Yeah.
metal band.
Well, all right. The Burrowing Blades are up, and the Elite one dies. And
That's
you love to see it.
you do.
You do. The normal one
But
does
now,
not.
no.
So who's
Who
the
is
furthest
furthest from
away? I think it might be you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, it's you.
It's me.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. It burrows along. It attacks Sven first. So this is an attack 1 against Sven. I gotta shuffle these cards, right? Joke's on him, though. His ass is gonna be poisoned.
Yep.
And also, bitten by the hound in retaliation. Should have
Yes,
attacked
this
while
time
you
the
were,
retaliation
should have attacked
for
while you
sure.
were burrowing, you stupid bug. Instead of waiting until you'd come up. Alright. One more riffle. Okay. Here we go. Attack 1 on Sven. Pulling it +1. Oh well. Not great.
2
but
damage.
Could be worse. And a wound. Yeah. 2 damage and a wound to Sven, but we'll stitch a little Sven back together, don't worry. Then an attack 1, on the Elite Hound. Pulling that ×2. But at least 1 times 2 is just 2.
Yeah. It would have been worse if you pulled a +2. Now worse. he takes 2 damage on retaliation though.
He sure does.
Oh. And I'm gonna kill him next round.
I like to hear that.
Because I hate him.
Yeah, I do not like these horrible bugs. Go figure. These worm-like insects with giant blade claws that tunnel quickly through the ground and slash at you are not well liked. Okay. The Earth Demon. So the bad part is that the Earth Demon...
Oh, you didn't attack me.
Oh. Good catch, Greg. Attack 1 on the Drifter +0, but you are wounded.
Shield, I'm not hurt, but I am wounded.
Not hurt,
or
just a little wounded.
Reinforced shield. I put up my shield and I am not wounded.
Okay. Nice. All right. Then Elite Earth Demon number 2 is going to attack the dog. Because the dogs went right before you. So this is an attack 4 on the dog. Don't love that part, but at least it's going to get bit back. Did he take his 1 damage for his wound, Greg?
He hasn't yet. I'm going to put that on all of them right now.
Okay. And -1. -1. So that's 3 more damage to our dear puppy dog friend. So that's half its health gone. So we do need to put another heal down. But I'm glad that I put some down already. Then
he takes retaliate too. So he's got 5 health left.
Yeah. Then normal number 3 will bleed a little. And then do an attack 3 on the Banner Spear. Attack 3 +1. 4 damage to the Banner Spear. How are you doing, Banner Spear?
Out of 5.
Okay. That's not good. Also, the Elite Hound is immobilized.
Re-immobilized, you're right. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it bites that stupid Burrowing Blade real good.
Am I also immobilized?
Oh, Greg, please poison the normal Burrowing Blade.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, he's definitely dead.
He attacked Sven.
Yeah.
And his punishment for that is being poisoned by Sven's putrid cloud. All right. And now, 1 more attack 3 on the Banner Spear. -2.
Hey.
Sweet.
That's much better.
Yes.
Okay, that's round 2.
Okay, I'm going to go early. I can do some do some healing on the wolf, and I can most likely, well, hold on. He's poisoned? I'm almost definitely going to kill the Burrowing Blade.
Nice. Unless the ham might get it before you.
I'm going pretty early. The hound's got to get up. The hound's got to get out of bed pretty early in the morning to be me here.
We'll see.
He's got to get up at like Banner Spear hour.
All right. Shuffling the Burrowing Blade deck.
Banner Spear has that runner schedule where he gets up at like 5 a.m.
All right.
But sometimes doesn't.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, no, not yet, because I have to pick cards. I have a role to play on this team.
Sure do.
Well, if somebody could heal me. You know what? I'll ride the edge here. I'm gonna help our dog friend.
I can heal the dog. So if you can heal yourself instead.
No, that's not a choice I have.
Can Sven kill the Earth Demon that has more health?
Sven does attacks 3s.
So we need it times 2.
You need it times 2.
You need times 2.
Or actually, or you would have to hit it
2.
twice, which he just might do.
Okay.
All right.
Let's just kill these guys.
Let's just kill everything.
Let's just
and then
kill
take
them
a
all.
breath. Take a breath.
Yeah.
And then go into the next room.
All right.
More prepared.
We're killing them all. Is everybody ready for round 3? The bloodbath.
Yep.
Put them up, team. Boom. Excellent. And then do that whole sound. Oh, for fuck's sake. Doesn't matter because it is going to be dead. But yes, I did.
Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna look at this ability card deck after, because maybe the gimmick is just that this is the only move they have.
Isn't it a shuffle move though? Why would they make you shuffle it every time if they have a ton of them?
It's
As a
shuffle
prank,
move.
so you never find out.
Yeah.
As a prank. Yeah.
Okay. So, sound off. Banner Spear.
15.
15. How about you, Drifter?
14.
14. Okay. Well, the Hounds are going first, but they're not attacking.
Oh, what are they doing?
They're doing Harrowing Howl. They will muddle all enemies within range 1.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
That's everything.
Yeah.
They're all muddled.
They're all muddled.
You're gonna stop putting that on now.
Like, don't. You're in a fight, wolves. Don't howl. You just gotta bite. Like,
You just gotta bite.
You brought us to this fight. You did 2 terrible bites, and now you're just sitting down and howling.
I'm going at 62. To be fair, they are bleeding quite a bit.
Only one.
Well, I mean, like, I assume that the other hand has been bashed open a little. So, check it out. The Burrowing Blades are doing their thing.
Sit with a newspaper.
And then at the end, the Earth Demons will do Ground Slam, which is an attack against all adjacent enemies. But it's a -1. So that's something. Okay. Here we go. The Hounds do their Harrowing Howl.
Yep, everything's muddled.
Everything's
Put
muddled.
1 more damage on the elite.
All right. Good stuff. Drifter.
James, what? I can see your cards now. I can't, but they're on the table. What are you healing?
I can do a heal 5 for the what's it called there?
And you can't apply that to yourself?
No.
Has to be an ally?
You know what? I could do it to anyone else who can get within range 3 of me if the Banner Spear wanted me to save their life.
That probably is good. I have a heal 2, range 3. So I'm going to do that to you instead then, if you're going to do that to the wolf.
Okay, great.
So I'll heal you for 2.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Then I'm going to...
Perfect.
Then I am going to do... Oh, I'm wounded as well. So I'm... Oh, no, I did my shield. Fantastic. Then I'm going to do an attack 6, pierce 2 on the Burrowing Blade.
Well, I like the sound of that.
So I just have to...
And it's an attack 7 because it's poisoned.
I just have to not pull a null.
Yep, you
And
can
it's
pull your
dead.
-2 and it's dead.
Yeah, here we go. It's a +1. It's dead.
It's so dead.
Sweet. Let's kill everything this round.
Boom.
God, I hope we do.
This thing is as muddled as it gets.
Yes, very.
I'm not sure what our plan is to kill the elite Earth Demon this round.
I don't think that's happening.
Hit him.
Be cool if it
I
did.
can't. I just hit the other
Wouldn't
thing.
it be sweet if those fucking wolves bit them?
Okay,
It would be sweet.
You know what? It's not. Let's not give up hope. Crazier things have happened. Okay.
Crazy things.
Is that your whole turn, Drifter?
That's my
of
whole
course it
turn.
is.
Did I not do enough, James?
No.
Rich wants me to kill the Earth Demon too.
Banner Spear.
Okay. Can you point at the one that has only 3 health left?
Number 3, right here.
Okay, so I want to move towards Bone Shaper so he can help me. So I can move 2 with the bottom of deflecting maneuver, but I want to stay within range 3 of the weak one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can fully move too.
And now I will throw a javelin at that guy.
I thought you might.
Attack 3,
Javelin
range 3.
at number 3. Attack 3. Pull it.
-1.
Death sentence.
That's fine. Death sentence.
Oh yeah, he dies. Anyways.
He
Sure
dies anyways. Wounded. Yep.
All right. Is that it, Banner Spear?
Yeah.
Well played. All right. Sven is going to do an attack 3 on Earth Demon number 5. Attack 3. Pulling it. I'm not going to kill Sven to get this kill, but I could. Actually, wait. It's not even necessary. It's a +1. Oh, it would be necessary. But it's almost it. 4 damage.
So not quite a death sentence. It'll be on its. It will die next round. First thing.
Yeah. So then.
That's when the wolf will attack it for 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then.
Super bite.
Oh, I feel bad. The banner spear moved closer to me so I could heal them, but Greg healed me so that I would heal the dog. I'm not sure what the better.
I thought you
move
said.
is.
I thought you said you could heal.
I thought you could heal anyone within range 3.
Yeah, you made it sound like you could heal everybody.
I see why.
The other round,
you got
friends,
that
I'll
impression.
heal you
No,
all is what I heard.
I did not bring
These were
that.
your words.
I didn't bring Approach Oblivion. I kind of wish I did.
I gotta take my wound.
But
I think you have to heal the banner spear.
I can heal myself. I can heal myself next round.
How much health do you have currently?
3.
And you're wounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
already.
the thing is, we also got a wounded hound here.
Can I mulligan to heal the wolf instead of you?
No, I think we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. I'm gonna heal the dog to be 100% sure. I don't think there's any way the Elite Earth Demon could kill the dog this round, but I'd be really mad if it did. So, on my turn, I will.
I'll just go long rest next turn too.
That's a good plan.
I'll be okay.
I will use the top of Command the Wretched to command Wretched Old Sven to do an attack again on Earth Demon number 5. So this is another attack 3 from Sven, pulling it +1, dead.
Yeah, that's dead.
And that's 1. I'm probably not getting the mastery, but this is my last shot. Unless I really clamp down on my earned experience. With the bottom of Transfer of Essence, I will damage myself 2 to heal 1 ally within range 3 by 5. So I take 2 damage, and I will take 5 off of the hound in addition to its wound.
Nice.
Oh, but I didn't put the damage on the hound for its wound at the start here. So.
Oh, I put wind in the air when I threw my javelin too.
Okay, that's totally
Hope those
manageable.
guys don't get plus 27 for the wind again.
They're looking for Earth this round, so that part's okay. And I put darkness in the air.
Huh.
Okay.
I've applied the wound to the Earth Demons so that the normal will die, but first the Elite.
Yes. The Elite is already where it wants to be. It's going to do Ground Slam. This is an attack 3 against all adjacent enemies. So first, an attack 3 against the Drifter. Pulling it, +1. And then
4 -2 for my shield, that's 2.
attack 3 against the Hound, +0. 3 damage.
And he takes 2 and retaliate.
He sure does.
So that's 18, although we are now both immobilized again.
Very frustrating. But we're getting this room is over in round 4, that's for sure. Because then the normal dies.
I'm gonna try to go.
I'm not long resting. I have a plan that I think is better.
Okay.
It's good to have
I'm
a
just gonna
plan.
go early-ish and hope that I beat the wolf, so that I can kill this guy because I really need to kill this guy.
Okay. Great. And I don't know what makes sense. Yeah, you know what? This makes sense. I am going to get into a better position and get us ready for the next room. I won't open the door yet. Okay. Oh, I gotta shuffle this deck.
Oh man, I'm gonna make next week Rich so mad right now, but we'll deal with it next week.
That's the problem for post-Christmas, Rich.
Yeah, that guy won't exist.
I forgot.
Post-Christmas, pre-New Year's, Rich. That guy might as well. No human being exists during that period. We're all just drifting aimlessly.
Okay. I'm just thinking here.
Hey, this is 1 year ago today we unboxed Frosthaven.
Wow.
That's true.
That's wild.
Wow.
That's wild. Rich,
Got
do you
that?
want,
Got
would,
that as a memory, as a Snapchat memory today, because I'm a young person.
would you care to guess, Rich, how many scenarios we've completed in our first year of Frosthaven?
17.
You beat Greg.
You beat me.
Greg said 20, and the answer is 18.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Very good. By all rules, you beat me. Not just Price is Right rules.
The only rules.
Okay.
The only rules.
Okay. So,
Spray and neuter your wolves.
I'm agonizing a little right now over whether I don't. We have a bunch of wounds.
Trying to figure out who to heal, James. Offer it to everyone first.
Well, hold on. I don't think I should, and yet, like, Sven's gonna keep bleeding out. Who else is wounded?
Me.
Yeah, we've got 2 wounds.
But I'm about to heal myself.
You're gonna heal yourself. Okay. Man, I gotta take a short rest because I gotta heal Sven. It'd be very silly to just let Sven bleed out. Okay, fine. It's a very good card, but I'll give it up. They're all great cards. Alright. Well,
wait. I need somebody to tell me that this card works the way I want it to. Am I allowed to give that regenerate to myself?
No.
It says range 1.
It says range 2.
No, it says range 2.
Yeah, range 2 includes yourself.
Oh, wait,
Does
yeah.
it?
Does it say ally on it?
Nope.
Yeah.
Then yes, you can give it to yourself.
Okay.
You can give it to yourself.
Then I'm good.
Okay. We are going into round 4. I am going to help old Sven.
Yeah, when something has range on it, it includes range 0. So it
Sweet.
includes, yeah.
I'm going to help Sven, and I'm going to get next to the door.
Okay.
Or if you want me to. No, I could blow the door if you wanted me to. But
No,
I don't want you to.
No, I shouldn't blow the door. That's a terrible
you should
idea.
not blow the door. I'd like to just wander around this room regenerating for a few rounds.
Okay. Round 4. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Put them up, team. Boom. And then, sound off. Banner Spear.
25.
25. Okay, how about you, Drifter?
23.
23. All right, well, the Hounds are going to beat you both. They're going at 6.
What are they doing?
Ripping teeth.
Nah, he's gonna kill that guy. Shit.
The worst
They
part
bite
being...
and they hang on, and
Yeah.
all negative modifiers count as ×2.
The Earth Demon's going last with Calculated Strike, and then the Bone Shaper and Sven are in there. Okay. Well, here we go. Hounds.
My only hope is that this wolf pulls a null. I could use the after effects of these cards and not just waste them.
the Hound does an attack 4 on the Earth Demon. Plus 0. It's extremely dead. It's very dead.
Bet you're proud of yourself, Wolf.
And the other wolf doesn't move.
The other wolf does nothing because it has no target.
I do nothing and heal my immobilize, I guess. And not move any of my things backwards.
Why would you cure your immobilize? Or do you just mean you're healing it in the sense that when your turn ends, it goes away?
Yep.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't using the cure potion.
No.
Just to do something.
just to feel something.
Yeah, just to know you're contributing.
That's some Nitrat speak, you guys.
All right. Banner Spear.
With the top of regroup, I will heal myself 2 and give myself regenerate.
Very nice.
So the heal does not actually happen, right? I just lose the wound.
No. You heal and lose the wound.
Okay. Poison blocks the healing, but wound does not.
And I hate being poisoned.
Being poisoned is horrible. I don't recommend it.
And with the bottom of it, I'll summon reinforcement.
Hey.
So now I have to remember I have a guy out there, and I have to remember to regenerate next week.
So this is the last round as well. Oh yeah, jeez. I looked at the clock.
Yeah, sorry, okay. I didn't know. I didn't think that had to be said. It's almost 11, and we just cleared a room. Like that. We got a real natural endpoint.
I had no idea what time it was.
So the question
it's a very natural endpoint. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
the question for next week is simply.
I thought you were going to kirk this.
No.
You've won the fight. You look down the hall. You see a room with a bunch of cool stuff. Do you guys want to just keep playing?
Okay. I will have Sven not move. Because moving him to me... whatever. I'll say, hey, Sven, come here, and I'll high-five him. Then, it's the Bone Shaper herself's turn. Oh, Sven takes another damage from his wound.
Just gonna say.
But, pardon me. Then it's the Bone Shaper's turn. And with the top of Fell Remedy, I'll consume the darkness to turn a heal 2 within range to an ally in range 3 into a heal 4 to an ally within range 3, healing Sven entirely.
Good stuff.
Boom. Just stitching him up real quick. Just a few quick seam repairs there. That one is an experience point granting elemental consumption. So I'm at 4 experience points for the round, which means at the start of next week, when we go into the next room and I summon Reginald, the Raging Corpse, I will retire. I will achieve my personal quest. And the Bone Shaper will be on the road to retirement. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
And then, with the bottom of Returned Servant, I will move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stand right here by the door.
And you'll be switching over to the Lurker character, which, from a mini painting perspective, is actually the one that I think I'm most proud of. I think I did some fine work on that guy.
Have you shown that one to me yet?
Yeah.
Yes, and I said she's beautiful because she is. She looks awesome.
Did some nice dry brushing. Yes.
Yeah, she's looking real good.
Okay.
You know what? That's something for me to think of for my over the holidays improving the stream. How visually can I showcase, like, not just with the minis in the game, but what else can I do to better showcase your miniature work?
Well, I think the way most people that have minis in their games do that is they just have some sort of social media where they just post the images. It also would be a great promotional tool, actually, if we took high quality pictures of them and then just put them on the Gloomhaven Reddit.
Okay.
Because people often do that when they paint their mini.
Okay, you're right. That's the holiday stretch goal. It's to do the promotion that I've been saying I will do for 1 year. And part of what I can do there is share the pictures.
I don't even think it would count as a self-promotion post if you were just like, here's the dude I painted. We play on stream on Fridays.
Oh yeah,
This-
especially because
yeah.
I'm not going to say here's the dude I painted. I'm going to say here's the dude Greg painted. I'm not here to promote anything about me. It's not
Yeah.
self-promotion. I'm just promoting Greg. So end of round 4. You know what?
Mhm.
They had us on the back foot at the very start.
We were covered.
It's
okay.
unlosable.
Out of curiosity.
You
Okay.
have not seen the second room.
Without-
It's just
I don't need
50 fucking burrowing guys.
Without
Don't need to.
reading the card, the ability, I did just glance at the bottom of the ability card deck for the Burrowing Blade, and the card on the bottom is not the tunneling slashes, or whatever.
So it does,
It does
have,
have
other
other moves.
moves. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, this is fun so far. We're keeping those dogs in reasonably good shape, especially because now we can kind of get to the front line. Actually, getting to the front line with the Burrowing Blades can be counterproductive. But anyway, we're
That's how we
moving
found
on.
ourselves in this mess.
Yeah. So, team, Friday might not work for me next week. Want to do a traditional Friday and Frosthaven on Thursday to round out the year?
Can I do so? Just checking ahead. Yeah, I'd be cool with that. Although, in all things, it usually comes down to Rich.
I think so.
Okay. I won't put it on the schedule until I'll give you a day or two to firm that up. It sound less tentative.
It's either
You don't got to figure it out right now, is what I'm saying. I can tell that you're ready for bed and you're trying to figure it out for me, and I appreciate that. Yeah. Anyway, we're rounding out a very fun year of Frosthaven, so maybe we got to do some like year in review shit next time too. But anyway, so check it out. Tomorrow,
why don't you just do a stop motion video of Greg's minis talking about the best part of their year in Frosthaven, and you could also voice it over as each of us and use our characters to talk about our best memories. So you have to go back and watch all of the episodes to make a list of everyone's best moments.
I'm probably not going to do that, but and it's not stop motion. But I do have an animation related idea to make the starting soon screen better.
Of course you do.
I'm not sure it's worth doing.
Just put in as much work as possible and never advertise so that no one will ever see it.
Everyone I care about sees it. Guided by Voices,
No.
burner account, Greg.
No, I thought you were going to
Rich,
say us.
Martin.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Martin, yeah.
Gotcha, occasionally.
Shannon. Yep. Everyone. All the best ones.
Everyone.
Like, currently, we're cultivating like a quality audience. We'll worry about
They always
quantity.
say that's the way to do it.
Yeah. We
That's
can
what
worry
they
about
say.
quantity in year 3.
They say in today's market, it's really about cultural penetration, and we are penetrating the culture of Martin and burner account.
Yeah, I think the real I don't know if there is a beat 'em up subculture, but when they find out about us, they will acknowledge us as their kings. But yeah, check this out. I think I'll be here playing some King's Quest V tomorrow, but you might have heard about this thing called Christmas. I do need to buy some gifts tomorrow, and if I don't find them quick
Oh
enough,
no, that's gonna be terrible.
What's terrible? Oh, trying to
Just
get.
going out into the world on December 23rd.
Yeah, this is just what it's been like for me since I got my job. So it's been almost a decade of horrible Christmases.
The people are all mad. People out there, they're all mad these days.
Well, here's the thing. None of them can be as angry as me this time of year. So I'm not intimidated. But hopefully...
Just honking at each other, cutting each other off.
It's going to be very, very similar. Like, I'm going to go into the world and, like, click on everything, hoping to find something that will put some points on my score. And then, if I can get home in time, we'll do the same thing in King's Quest V. Absence makes the heart go yonder. I finished the desert. I finished everything in Serenia. I'm in the mountains. I haven't got to the Yeti yet. So there's still one thing I know what to do with because I got that pie. And I know it's coming soon because I'm in the cold mountains. Gonna hit that Yeti with the pie, and I assume that's when you win the game. Actually, probably there's something about the evil wizard and saving my family. I don't know. We'll find it. It's going well. I'm having fun. The voice acting is atrocious. Sunday. But if I can, I'll be back in that labyrinth of worlds, hacking and slashing my way through the pits of carnage. Greg and I will not be here on Tuesday evening.
No.
Because
I'll
Greg
be eating dinner with my family.
Boxing Day stuff to do. But I might be here doing something else. I don't know. We'll see. And before you know it, it'll be Thursday, the official night of Friday Night Frosthaven. So that's where we are. That's where we've been. That's where we're going. We're rounding out the year in style. If you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, can't hear my voice, I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by, and until the next time. That it's Christmas tide. Take care of yourselves. And be kind to everyone you meet.